We're live. All right, everyone. We are live for the I Win Morning Show at Eggs Up Grill. This is my happy place, y'all. This is my happy place. Super excited. So we are doing the season finale, and we are excited. So of course, I am Professor JBA. You can see a little bit of Dr. Danny behind me. She has crashed. Thank you so much. She has crashed my screen, although she's supposed to have her own screen. But she has crashed my screen. I hope you guys can hear us. We are live for the I Win Morning Show. It's our season finale. And you see some good friends of mine who are in the background waving, so it's super exciting. Uh, but we are so excited, y'all. This is a finale of the I Win Morning Show. This is our first time doing it live uh, at a space. So it is so good to see everyone. Listen, it is June. You know that we are supporting Black owned businesses. So we are, yes, at a Black owned business. Boom. Eggs Up Grill in Morrow, Georgia. Now, Clayton County, if you taught in Clayton County like myself, you have kids in Clayton County, family, come to Eggs Up Grill. It's Black owned, y'all, and it's in Clayton County. Now, super excited. We are super excited about our live show today. Uh, you'll see JT coming on in a minute. He is working his tail off. But we are so excited to have everybody join us for the I Win Morning Show. This is Professor JBA with Dr. Danny and our team. And this is also our happy place. So if you are watching this live, for those people who are with us, I was going to say make some noise. I don't know if you can hear them though with my headphones. But for those of us who are with us live, we're super excited. For those who are watching live, make sure you like and share this conversation with the world. Share it with as many people as possible. Now, at the bottom of the screen, it says follow, like, share, tag someone. The educators, we want to make sure we tell you thank you because we are out of school. We have some young people that are here, so they are out of school. So they're like, yeah, we're out of school. Come on. So listen, thank you guys for tuning in. The I Win Morning Show. We are live. Dr. Danny's nephews are with us this morning because school is out. So we're super excited. All right, listen. If you are watching live, tell us where you're from, where you're tuned in. Ed, if you're on the West Coast, East Coast, you're in Atlanta, from Philly. I know people may be getting up at different times, but listen, we are excited that you guys have joined us. Again, we are at Eggs Up Grill. Yes, we're at Eggs Up Grill, and we are super excited. Now, all right, over the weekend, okay, we got Indiana. Hey, what's going on, Drew? Listen, Indiana, I got to definitely connect with Indiana. In National Parents Union, we are growing in that area. So I have to say this: if you have not joined the National Parents Union, I can hear y'all. If if you have not joined the National Parents Union, make sure you do so by going to nationalparentsunion.org. They're gonna say, "How did you learn about us?" You can say from this fly brother named Professor JBA, who has connected us to everything. I don't know what JT is saying, but we can hear it through here, so we all know because we can all. They don't hear me though, obviously. But yes, we're here. Shout out to Dana, has been watching with us since the beginning. We are excited. This is our last show, guys, for the season. I must say that it takes a lot to do a podcast. We actually have a podcast going on live right now, and Dr. Danny's nephew is doing another live podcast as we're doing a live podcast from Eggs Up Grill in Morrow, Georgia. So make sure you guys come and check out the place. I would turn my camera around, but Dr. Danny is giving you guys a great view on her end of this amazing place. So thank you to everybody that is tuned in, that is shouting out where you are from. We are so excited to have you. Christian is here. I don't know if you guys can hear Christian, but Christian, tell the people, hey, all right. Now, we are getting a little bit set up still in the place for the I Win Morning Show, but I want to know what has happened over the weekend. Little Mermaid is still going strong. Also, Spider Man. I haven't seen Spider Man yet. I'm gonna say I know I am gonna go see it this week. It's a top priority. But Spider Man is doing well. Now, I must say, Black women, I want to challenge y'all to do something. Um, if you didn't watch the news early this morning, like us, we were up at 5 a.m. You didn't see the news report probably that in Korea and in China, uh, they had a bit of a problem with Disney and Marvel with casting uh, black actors in lead roles for these two movies. So they have been boycotting Spider-Man and The Little Mermaid in Korea and China because they don't like the lead characters. And I said, well, oh my God, as much hair and uh, you know nails and all of the things that we support from the Asian community, I would hate for Black women who are definitely represented in these films to stop supporting them. All right, because what we do know is in China and Korea, they said that they're not going to support the film because it's cast uh, Black leads in the film. So that's some of the news going on over the weekend. We know we're going to go out and support this film. We had to support our own. But Asian community, come on now. Black lives matter. Black actors in lead roles matter too. All right, now, if you saw the movie, let us know how you feel about the movies. Uh, it is June. It is also Juneteenth. Don't forget that we are supporting Black act. Uh, I'm looking at stuff that's going on.
I need to connect your mic to have a better sound.
Oh, okay. Just plug it on.
But you want to pass it to her to see.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Dr.
Make sure
Danny.
we can hear her.
Yes, we're passing the mic.
Hey, everybody, good morning. I don't have an official affirmation. I think, if anything, it's just to be present. What you're seeing right now, I don't know if anybody can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
I could hear you, but I can't.
Yeah. I'm no longer.
Technical
Oh,
difficulties.
because of this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
her mic is not being pulled up for some.
Hold on. Hey, we did make it to the season finale, y'all. And guess what? This is the first live show, so
Yeah, it's not even
live in person. But this is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We put together this podcast and we said we just want to get up early in the morning and encourage people. It sounds crazy, but when God tells you to do something, you got to go do it. So shout out to Southwest Atlanta. That's what we're doing. And we are also supporting Black-owned businesses. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So with that being said, we are super excited about the finale on today. Now, Barney Jackson was one of our guest hosts on the I Win Morning Show. You may see this brother again on the EE channel with the podcast. But hey, this brother is phenomenal. Make sure you go get his book right now if you're online. It's called Breakfast with Barney. Now, we're at Eggs Up Grill. If Breakfast with Barney wants to come and deliver some books to all of the people that are coming in the door for the show, then that would be awesome. But we are live right now. I don't know if that was for me. Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear. They said they can hear. Appreciate y'all. We love it. This is so exciting. I might have a radio show, y'all. This is super, super dope. We can hear you. Yes. All right. Oh, okay. Something is happening on my screen now. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So with that being said, do not forget to support Black businesses for the month of June. Now, if you're watching live on Facebook, we got the music going in the background. It's very faint. But it's in the restaurant, and Facebook trips about music. I mean, you could be singing the gospel hymn and clapping your hands, and they'll still find a way to silence you. I don't know what this is about. Dr. Danny, I mean, I'm just saying. So Facebook, stop censoring us. Y'all didn't want to censor Trump, but now y'all want to censor us. Don't censor us, Facebook. Somebody please get this to their corporate office in enough time for everything to be going on. Now, I know that they made COVID-19 seem like a myth, but I do get a little anxious when like people are really, really close to me breathing. So Lord,
Shut up.
I'm just trying to
He ain't just anybody.
you know,
I'm
He
saying,
ain't just
I'm
anybody.
I'm
He is
trying to
saying.
keep going
don't
and
go that route.
you know, focus with everything that's happening. But Dr. Danny, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to you because we are super excited about this morning, guys. If you are watching live again, tag some people and we're gonna have a good time. I would get up and dance, but you know, you can kind of see that I really can't move right now. So Dr. Danny, I'm passing the mic to you.
Well, thank you so much. And you know, I didn't come ready for an
You can hear
affirmation today
I can hear.
because it took a lot to get here. But I will say this: if you look behind me, you see the sign that says, "This is my happy place."
Oh, I forgot that they could see me.
And so I just wanted to
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, Dr. Danny is still going. Go ahead, Dr. Danny.
can you hear me? Okay. So be in a happy place as much as possible. If it doesn't find you, you find your happy place.
Find your happy place.
Find your happy place. That is my affirmation.
That's the affirmation, y'all. Find your happy place. And let me tell you that we found a happy place in Eggs Up Grill. Shout out to my brother and friend Antoine Akins, the Akins family. They are supporters of Lily's Foundation, and that is one of the reasons why we're here. Now, y'all know I don't ask y'all for money a lot, but I will be. Somebody sound coming on in. Now, I will be asking you guys for some money very soon because in July we have the Allen Luau, where we're raising funds for the grandkids that are being raised by grandparents and seniors that we support. Now, listen, y'all, we're in year 8. First 8 years, these kids were in elementary school. They are coming through middle school now. We got to raise a good coin for them because they need technology, right? Now, y'all need technology to learn, right? See, the young people are saying, yes, they need technology to learn. So we are raising money for the grandkids to be able to have what they need. So y'all know I'm gonna be asking y'all for a good coin coming up for the Allen Luau in July, we're gonna be back at Eggs Up Grill because first of all, this is a nice spot, and we got to support Black-owned businesses. So now that was my public service announcement. I am super excited about June, y'all. Now we have some young people here. Y'all know I can talk to students all day long. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask the students, what is your favorite holiday? We talked about holidays last week, but I want to figure out from the young people, what is your favorite holiday?
Okay, so I have a few. My first favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Because it's the closest to my birthday.
So Thanksgiving is a good holiday. We like to be thankful, right? Okay, what's another holiday that you guys like?
And Christmas,
Christmas.
definitely.
Christ is the reason for the season. That is why we like Christmas. I just wanted to make sure I threw that out there
Amen.
to remind some people. But we do love Christmas. I love Christmas too, for several reasons. Family, loved ones. You get a long extended break from school. But also, too, there are so many beautiful holidays that are around the Christmas season that really shows that where we are different, we're really, kind of all the same, right? So, some cool super holidays. Now, I think that we are just about almost ready for the whole team to come on. We had Dr. Danny's affirmation of the day that you got to find your happy place. And I want to ask the young people this too, just while I have y'all right here. Okay, there's a myth that's going around where people are saying that Black kids don't like to read. Do you guys like to read?
Yes.
What books are you guys currently reading?
Well, I don't really would like to read every day for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Like the longest I read a book that I actually want to read is probably if it's exciting, I may read the whole book. But if it's a homework book for the summer and I've already seen the movie version, I'm only gonna read 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes a day, y'all.
Yes. And
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, because you mentioned that the book, we having our own conversation until we getting everybody out. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think that young people like books that have movies that go with them?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a yes. Christian, it was like, of course, we like that. Okay, now let me ask you guys this. Just why we have, just why I got y'all right here. Then I'm gonna pass the mic back to Dr. Danny. Okay, so let me ask you this, because there's a myth that black kids don't like to read. These kids are telling you guys they do like to read, they are reading. So we can't always go by what these standardized tests are saying, because we know that, we know what happens with that. All right, let me ask you guys this. What would be the next big superhero movie you would like to see?
Well, my first three
Okay, go ahead.
are Spider-Man.
We like Spider-Man.
Into the Spider-Verse, because like they had to leave us right there at a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. Don't tell us the cliffhanger though. Don't tell us the cliffhanger yet.
So close. Like it was about to be like a big it should have been like a big fight scene.
Oh, y'all better get ready for Spider-Man.
But it changed it to a to be continued.
Okay, to be continued. So there is going to be a to be continued to the Spider-Verse, which is good, because we do need to see Spider-Man back. Now, let me ask okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the conversation, Dr. Danny and JT. JT is also the brand master. As you see, he's working in the background. That's what he likes to do. All right, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Okay, young people like to read. These young people also have a podcast. They're going to be joining the Students for Equity group. Shout out to Students for Equity. We're going to get these young people to talking. So good morning, everybody. The I Win Morning Show is live from Eggs Up Grill in Morrow. So tell us where you're listening from. Tell us how you're connected. Super exciting. Okay, now I'm going to JT.
We're all here.
We're here. Okay, so I am now ready. JT, are you ready to do your dang, I can't remember the name of your segment. It was so good though. JT's
random things.
Right. It's been so random lately. I couldn't remember exactly. Go ahead though. JT's random things.
Awesome. Can y'all? I think y'all can hear me. Awesome. Well, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I feel like I'm getting ready to give a message, but we're not messaging this morning. We're not doing that. No. So, yes, Sherry, Lucas Hall, you need to visit. It is phenomenal in here. The vibe, all of that. So, I want to give y'all my random things. I actually came up with these random things last week and didn't even know I was going to need to have it already prepared for today. So we thank God. But here we go. So random thing number one, the blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush. Do you know that it actually has a name?
No.
Yes, it's called Nurdle.
Nurdle.
A Nurdle.
Or a turtle.
A turtle, right.
A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle. It's called a Nurdle. So then, let me see here. Here's another one. So, back in the old days, high heels were originally worn by men. Just want that to sit in for a minute. High heels was originally worn by men. In the 10th century, men in Europe adopted the now gendered fashion choice of heels to make it easier to ride their horses. Adding heels to their boots made it easier to stay in their stirrups. As Slade explains, guess what? The trend spread through Europe shown everybody all of it. So men were the first ones to wear high heels. Isn't that crazy?
I can see that with cowboy boots. I mean, the cowboy boots give you a good little kitten heel,
Right.
and you know, it's kind of cute. I go with it, but I don't think the Europeans knew what they wanted. I don't think they still know. They don't know if they love us, if Black Lives Matter, if they don't know. They don't know if they want the Little Mermaid to be black, white, yellow. They don't know. So we just gonna go with it.
I want to ask, define heel. Like, are we thinking like stiletto heel? Are we thinking
Stiletto.
yeah? What was the heel, JT? What was it?
My random thing didn't go that deep, so I'm not sure how long it was. But yeah, we're gonna do some more deeper research, people of God, into that.
I'm just gonna say that if you went to college in the 2000s, then you probably remember this song called "Stiletto Pumps in the Club." I just remember that, and I can just see the AKAs just strolling around. I don't know why that came to my mind, random thoughts, but that was heels, stiletto pumps in the club, AKAs.
Okay.
I don't know.
I got one more, and then I won't be done. And also, if y'all notice, I'm muting us. I think that's going to help with the feedback. So I got you. You can just be on your camera. I got you. All right. So here's my last random thing. All right. Let's see here. Okay. You know we like to pray, right? Well, I hope most people like to pray. And this is one of the things we found out in a survey in 2014. Do you know what the number one things that people were praying for in 2014?
Money?
A parking spot.
In New York?
No, this was pulled this from something in Nashville. Nashville did, and they said 7% of Christian Americans pray for a parking spot. That's like the first thing that they will pray for before they pray for anything else.
Not a lottery ticket.
A parking spot? Oh Lord.
I'm seriously confused again, JT.
Well, we're going to be excited. We're going to be excited. So
I'm
y'all
excited
keep
about
praying. Y'all remember about your toothbrush, all of that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Can we take a moment, since this is technically our last show for the season, to reflect on our favorite random fact from JT?
I would say it would have to be is it the Fruit Loops?
Yes.
Yeah, it would have to be that one. Because I'm like still experimenting with people. I'm like, hey, did you have your class do that experiment with these Fruit Loops to figure out if the flavors are different? Are Honey Nut Cheerios really Honey Nut?
I mean, we are in a breakfast spot, so maybe they have Fruit Loops, but I'm still stuck on corn on the cob, as one of these guys ate
Yes,
corn
I
on the
did.
cob yesterday. And JT, thanks to you, I wanted to say, take it out of your mouth.
And also, I knew about the high heels fact.
You did
Yeah.
Oh, they knew about the high heels fact. Well, they teaching something in school.
in school, right? It might not be handwriting.
It may not be handwriting or Black history or the Constitution or what the police supposed to do. Let me stop. Y'all put
Okay.
The kids telling us everything this morning. Tell us how the teachers really feel about y'all. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Teachers, I ain't gonna start with y'all this morning. All right, everybody. Listen, thank you for tuning in to the I Win Morning Show. We are live from Eggs Up Grill. This is owned by the Aikens, y'all. This is Black owned. We are in Morrow, Georgia. And let me tell you, they got good mugs. This is a mug unlike any other mug, and it's by a Black owned business in Morrow, Georgia. If you're in Clayton County, come check us out. Shout out to Seven Pillars Career Academy, because their number one parent and their parent leader of the year is on always show up. Shout out to Ashley. Now, let me say this while I'm gonna call Ashley out because Javon and Students for Equity still owe us 2 podcasts left. So I'm gonna put out there in the podcast world that the students still owe us 2 good shows, y'all. So I just want to put that out there, okay? Now, we're celebrating the end of the season for the I Win Morning Show. We're kind of just walking back through some of the things that we have talked about this year. Now, I want to know, what are y'all planning to do for the summer? That is the most exciting thing. Right now, we're getting ready for the summer breaks. The first day of summer, I want to say, is June 22nd, and it's the 12th, y'all. That's in 10 days. What are we doing for the summer? Where are you going? What concerts? I can't wait to hear about the concerts because I love a concert. What's going on for the summer? So, Dr. Danny, tell us, what are some of the things that you plan on doing for the summertime? Those viewing live, tell us what you plan on doing for the summer in the comments.
Well, you see what I got going on behind me, right? So Auntie DD in full effect for one. The second one is planning a vacation. Now, will I take the vacation in the summer? That's another story, but I'm planning it.
Take that
All right.
vacation. Go ahead
I'm
and take
trying.
it.
I'm trying.
Awesome. Good deal. JT, what you got planned for the summertime?
As always, to travel, basically to travel and to prep this business. We're getting ready to grow. We're expanding, and it's June, so I always look at that as the first 6 months of this year. What do we need to adjust? What do we need to do so that the rest of this year we're taking over? Because I don't know if y'all ever notice it, but time is getting ready to go by really fast. It's like when it hits June and then July, it's like holidays are here in 3 weeks. So I'm just preparing for all of them. Starting to think about my outfits and stuff for, the fall time, which is the best time to, to show you what, all of that. So yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome.
That is super exciting, man. Listen, it is the summertime. I'm excited about everything. I'm excited that people get a break. They get time to spend with their family. I'm excited about the movies that are coming out this summer because the summertime always has dope movies. I'm excited about the concerts. I want to go hit up the Roots picnic because I want to see the Fugees.
Ooh.
I want to see a little Jill Scott. I want to really just see everybody in concert. Really, anybody that's having a concert that has quality music, I want to be there. Queen Sheba, a good friend of mine here in Atlanta, she's on V103 with Joyce Littell. She's having an event on Father's Day at City Winery. So if you're in town, you don't have anything to do, she's bringing the raw talent as far as poets. The Dead Poet Society is revived, and she's bringing super talented people to the table. So that's on Father's Day. But also just some amazing local artists. Rabi, Hassan Green, who will be the headliner again for the Allen Wing. We're also praying for Hassan and the passing of his grandmother. Loved her, beautiful spirit. Definitely praying for him and his family. But I'm looking forward to concerts and good music. Now, I'm also looking forward to traveling. Traveling for business, but also, you travel for business. If you got some loved ones in the area, you got to hit them up too. So it becomes kind of like a business work trip. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to for the summertime, everybody. I would say this, Dr. Danny, I'm looking forward to a peaceful summer. I'm, speaking to young people, hoping that young people stay out of trouble, stay out of violence, please. And thank you. All right. That's it. That's my public service announcement, y'all. Okay.
That's awesome. I do have a question for the two of you all, since you all are entrepreneurs. What does vacation time look like for you? Like, do you take 2 weeks off? Because I'm notorious for working all the time.
That's a good question, Dr. Danny. So educational entities will be taking a slight break. But I'm excited about the fall season and really taking EE to the next level as far as helping people tell their stories. My first book will be coming out. Shout out to Lead Right, Dr. Burks.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm come on now. I'm speaking it. It's going to be coming out this season. for season 4 of Speak Black Man. So it's going to be a super dope season. Book will be coming out, and I look forward to helping other people tell their stories through podcasting, through blogs, and also through books, because we need books. So that's what I'm excited about. And even though it's kind of a lot of planning, you just got to be ready. Jump out there and do it.
Jason, have you shared with the people what they can expect to receive from your book? Like, have you actually talked about?
I haven't really
what-
gone into the details of.
Can you give them a little, just a little snippet of Suit Swag and Success? Because I think they need to know what's coming down the pipeline and why this is going to be something beneficial.
Just a little bit. All right, so just a little bit, y'all, of Suit Swag and Success. First of all, we're changing the narrative of Black men. It's always negative. So we are innovators. We are creators. We didn't always, seem to be walking around with our pants sagging. We came from an era where we were leading fashion with suits, right? We had swag, but we also had something to say. And I think the Black men still have something to say. So the book is going to be dedicated to Suit Swag and Success, how we show up successfully as students, as brothers, as fathers, as husbands. How Black men show up in our community in different ways, and a lot of times it's not valued. So a lot of the work that Speak Black Man, the podcast, has done, will be elevating the book, and of course with the book will come workshops and trainings. How are we really building family engagement programs to really get men intentionally connected to early learning and the science of reading? Everybody is talking about school improvement, but here's what I challenge you guys to do. Ask your schools, what are we really doing around the science of reading? We complaining about these kids can't read. We're complaining about these kids don't have anything to do. Well, how are we holding these school board members and superintendents accountable to doing it? And we're about to just open up the pages of getting people liberated and free. So that's Suit Swag and Success. It will be a series of books, workshops, and trainings that will connect to the podcast. And y'all know that we do the Black Male Educator Appreciation Day at the Capitol that is a part of Speak Black Man, again, to elevate the work of Black male educators and also change the narrative.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we are all being really serious right now, and I'm completely distracted. Let's have some fun. I want to know. I mean, I appreciate the literacy. However, we're in the breakfast spot, okay? A Black-owned breakfast spot. I want to know, what is y'all's favorite breakfast meal?
Oh man, you better know it's pancakes, bacon. Pancakes and bacon is my favorite. I can have that. I actually could eat breakfast food all day long.
Could you?
Yeah, I could. I like a good bagel. It's supposed to be tea in here, but I haven't poured the tea. Lord have mercy.
Because you've been spilling the tea.
Spilling the tea.
I don't know. I like a grit bowl, which is grits. I like the circle sausage. That's what I used to call it when I grew up. Not
Yeah, the
inside,
circle.
the circle sausage. And
Come on,
here's the
circle.
thing. I don't need the circle sausage to have the little lumps on it. I need it to be like pork that's just like thick a little bit. Because
Help
when
us
I
in
go to
here.
go to certain breakfast spots, I asked them, I was like, does your sausage look like Waffle House? Where it's the chicken bean? They were
Hallelujah.
like, no, I don't want it. I want the pork. I want the thickness. I want that little spiciness that hits right up into that
You
area.
gotta tell them what you want
That-
now.
With the grits and then the scrambled egg. I don't like the eggs that give you that surprise and it starts running out. I got nauseated right there. I can't really do. I don't. And I used to call that what did I call it? The running out egg, because it always ran out
Sunny side up.
over everything. Yeah, I can't. No, God
That's
said
a re-
scramble.
You
Yeah.
just can't be all over the place. Just loose. Just
See, I
healthy.
call those white eggs, white people eggs. I can't. I'm
But
like,
y'all always trying to do
inside
stuff
of
that
it.
ain't cooked. No, God said this
It
is
ain't never right. It's
Right.
always raw.
God that
It's
said.
just never prepared.
How y'all order your eggs? Because I tell them I like it crispy. Crunchy.
How
I
you
want
make
my
your
egg
eggs crispy?
I don't know why I'm cracking
I
myself.
learned because of Waffle House how to order it. And because they will correct you because they have to like communicate it to the chef right behind them. They
Why they
say,
always
"No,
trying to
baby,
control everything?
you need to say extra hard." I was like,
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I
But I
mean,
think the best breakfast spot is Waffle House. I do think that, but I do think
Cracker Barrel.
Barrel has the best pancakes
Yeah.
because the way that they simmer that butter down on it and it
Simmer
makes the
down.
pancakes crispy around the corn
I can't
edge.
go nowhere named Cracker Barrel.
But them crackers be cooking up there. They be cooking up there though, baby. I'm sorry.
They be
Like,
kicking us.
help us, please. Help us.
You need to call it the barrel.
Well, here's the other question. What's your favorite cereal?
Wait, I didn't get to answer the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
So
We going to the barrel though. That's it.
I like the sampler because I'm always torn between ordering hash browns or grits because I shouldn't have to choose. So I like to get like if I'm going to the Waffle House, I like to get the what's it called, All Star.
Come on, All
A
Star.
little bit of everything. Get a little bit of grits, a little bit of hash browns.
You get a little bit of everything.
Got a little bit of everything and a
Let me
waffle.
tell you, if you went to a PWI, then you know all about the Huddle House, and it was a lifesaver. After we would leave from study hall and prayer meeting late in the evening, we would be able to go on to we were in a revival time. We would be able to go on right to the Huddle House and get a hallelujah for the Huddle House. I just wanted to throw the Huddle House out there. And the Dwarf House, all the houses, grandmama's house, everybody's house.
Brown and crispy hash browns. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
What do they call them? Smothered and
Yeah.
covered. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever get theirs diced?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does
Hallelujah.
that mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, why can't we just say chop? Why we got to say dice?
Because chopped and diced are different now.
In what way?
You know,
Yeah, think about that.
I am thinking about it.
They have a Waffle House museum in Decatur.
No.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
don't know
good
if it's
field
still
trip, y'all.
open, but there is one there. And my nephews just had their first Waffle House experience this year.
No, I did like twice.
I need my head like, wait a minute, Dana, you jumping, not the jalapenos and onions. No,
You doing too much.
Yeah.
no, you doing too much, Dana.
You got to be creative.
Dana, you be owing.
She may be going to be going for a Latin feel. She may be having a Latin flavor. I don't know. It's okay.
That caliente.
Caliente.
But you know what though? Since we are educational, have y'all realized that everybody? Now I had an auntie that worked at Waffle House, so I know the inside.
Uh-oh.
No judgment, but everybody who serves you at Waffle House has a story. You will
My God.
learn something, a valuable lesson. Whether it's the person who serves you who has like a scar or a gunshot wound, or just something about their lives that they share when they serve you a coffee or a piece of toast, you learn something at a Waffle House.
You're going to learn. You're going to learn.
Wait, so do y'all actually be wanting to talk to people at the Waffle House? Because I don't be wanting to have conversations. I'm eating.
It's called Club Waffle House. Which one are you going to?
Right.
You get you get the jukebox going, and you got the music going, and the food is coming out, and you get you a good Sprite. Get you a good Sprite on the rocks, and you gonna have a set night. Now you get that Sprite on the rocks, baby, and you gonna be
it is something about the Sprite. It does hit strong like a good vodka and something. It does hit strong into that. But when I go in the Waffle House, they greet. I just wave. I'm getting ready to enjoy this moment. I kind of don't know if I want to know how you got started.
You're supposed to take in the stories at the Waffle House. That is the best storytelling ever.
Tanya,
And
don't
yeah,
do
Tanya,
it.
I didn't want to say that, but
Don't
he
do
goes
it.
after the church revival hours. So you got to go in the time of the church revival hours so that you can get some good
Listen to
quality
this.
people to talk to. Hallelujah.
Listen to this random fact about the Waffle House. Do you know that
Uh-oh.
sometimes when the news is trying to see how bad a hurricane or weather is, they'll call the Waffle House because if the Waffle House is closed, they know
Right.
it's really bad.
COVID
right,
didn't
though.
exist until Waffle House closed.
You're right. You're really right. You're really right. Because the Waffle House was still open. I mean,
Yep.
let me tell you, even when you watch the news in Miami and you can see the hurricanes and stuff coming, the Waffle House sign, they still going. It's the
Still
Waffle
going.
House, it's the truck drivers, and it's the news people. That's how you
Yeah.
know. Now, when you don't see the Waffle House people in the storm, oh baby, you got to clear out. You got to go in a different direction.
So help me out. What's the best cereal that y'all eat? Because this always is a fighting question, and I want to know and make sure that y'all are on the right side of God. What would y'all say is the best cereal out there?
I'm gonna have to go with Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Yes.
Jason, they don't even make that anymore.
They don't make Captain Crunch anymore?
They shouldn't.
Oh.
It's trash.
They stopped making Captain Crunch.
No, they still make it. I'm just saying, it's just nasty.
Oh,
What?
don't
Don't
do
nobody
that.
eat no Captain Crunch.
You know they good to retire stuff now. That's why I was like, they didn't retire Captain Crunch. Lord, nobody told me.
No. Captain Crunch is, I don't think I've ever had Captain Crunch. It's nasty.
I've never had it either. I'm a cinnamon toast crunch type of
Me
girl.
too.
Let me tell you, what
But they
everything
like Lucky Charms.
But I'm also,
Captain
I'm
Crunch,
also-
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, and a crunch. Everybody got a crunch, okay?
No, I'm also cinnamon
What did he
toast
say?
crunch.
You cinnamon toast crunch?
Yeah, both.
Dana, listen, we got to talk to you. She's talking about Special K with strawberries.
Yeah, that's
or
good.
cereal.
That's an
Not no
educated
Special K.
breakfast. Yeah, don't you come for Special K?
Wait a
You don't
minute,
come for
bought into
Special
the
K.
commercial.
Yeah, the Special K is good. And it does help you run in the morning. Yes, it does.
So
Yeah.
Well, listen. No, I'm with Tanya. I have two. I have
Maybe
frosted
run into the
flakes.
bathroom.
No, I have three. I have frosted flakes, Fruit Loops, and then Kicks.
Kids, they
Yeah.
still make that. You talking
They do.
about Captain Crunch? They
They
still
do.
make that.
They do.
They were making that in the 40s. And you
And
talking about Captain
Kicks.
Crunch?
Kicks are multi-purpose because people use Kicks to put around their Christmas trees as garland and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Judy Garland was doing that in the 40s with Kicks. You're absolutely right.
I got a
Kicks and
question,
popcorn.
though. Did y'all ever enjoy Rice Krispie treats?
Oh yeah.
Were y'all the
No.
one that
No.
that poured the milk in just to hear it talk?
Yay.
Oh my
You want
God.
me to tell you why I didn't like Rice Krispie treats? Because I had
Yes.
to eat them fast. Because if I didn't eat them fast, they was going to be soggy and I wasn't going to be able to get the crunch. So I had to hurry up and eat them.
No, see, it was always a crunch. You didn't have a good revival with your Rice Krispie treats because when you put it in the milk and it starts making, it's like a symphony, and then your hands start to moving and your feet start to see. You ain't JT. You gotta
Tanya
go back.
talking about Cocoa Krispies. They don't even make that anymore.
You don't know nothing about the variety pack then because they still make it in the variety pack. I don't know what you talking about.
That Apple
They-
Jack?
Now the Apple Jacks is it. Did y'all ever have the off-brand cereal growing up? We never did that. I
You
think
did
my
to
mom
do what
tried
you
it
had to
one
do.
time, and it just,
Let me tell
It
you,
wasn't
you had
that.
to do what you had to do. Okay, you had to do what you had to do, and
I love
let me just tell you, you had to do what you had to do. That's all I can say on that. Now, I want to ask y'all this: if you had to, let me tell you, I'm gonna age all of us, but did any of us go to Vacation Bible School in the summertime?
yes.
That was the club.
Yeah.
Y'all better
Yeah.
act like y'all know that was the club.
Yeah.
Vacation
Y'all know
Bible
that
School was
Vacation
it.
Bible School was the club for the saints of God,
I
whether it was a
dated-
Catholic church,
Yes.
it was Kojic, Now the Kojic Vacation Bible School, I don't know. That could have really been like the club. I'm sorry. Let me
No,
not talk about
it was lit because that's the best place that we got the chili dogs because they didn't make the chili dog the same way when it wasn't. But when it was Vacation Bible School and it was time to eat, it was like the hot dogs was thick, the chili on top of it. It just, the Lord showed up and we gave him praise because of
Mhm.
it.
Okay, y'all, we got to have a debate. Who has the best food? Is it Vacation Bible School or is it your local summer camp? Who has the best food?
Vacation Bible School because the saints are cooking.
That's right.
Now
They
you,
got the
oh,
grill running.
let me tell y'all coming for Aunt Jean and them that used to work for the city and they did the cooking for the summer camp. So see, if you got your auntie or your grandma and them that are doing the food for the summer camp, you may be in the win. It's a hard fight.
Because I used to be over summer camp in Dothan and they didn't get food but the little public bags of sandwiches and stuff like that.
But let me tell you why VBS is best. Because it's
Uh-oh.
the same people that cook for every funeral repast.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Every
The
wedding.
standards are high.
Let me tell you, they do have a standard though.
They do.
Because they told y'all, they said, let me tell you, these gender reveals, I'm not doing no food for these things.
Because
They said they're not doing it.
It's the F factor. It's gonna be fried, it's gonna be fresh, and you're gonna be full.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
You're gonna be
So let me
full.
ask y'all something.
And it's gonna be fun.
If y'all go to a
With
funeral
friends.
and they have a repast, are y'all going to the repast?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you're not really like knowledgeable of the person that passed, but maybe you somewhat feel like you're invited? Are you still gonna go and get a plate or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna go get a plate and you're gonna get a dessert.
Are y'all serious? I went back
And
home
if
for a
it's good,
funeral.
you may get a to-go cup to go.
Listen, I went back home for a funeral years ago, and my mom was staying in Dothan. And we got through with the funeral, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to hit the road. She was like, where you going? I was like, I'm going to go. She was like, come get some food. I said, this is not. She said, child, we go to repast. She said, I went to one last week, and their chicken was so good. And I was like, did you even know the people? No. I think it should be for family only.
No, if you have criers, you have people that go to funerals, and that's what they do. They cry, they support the family, they clap their hand. You got to have a good hand clapper at your funeral. If you don't, baby, I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah,
Jason, I can see you being a funeral director too. Keep going. What you say?
we were gonna do
No, I
that.
was just gonna say it's gotta be really like tactful. You have to be tactful when you go into that space. You have to know at least one person in that, and and reach out to that person. And then you gotta work the room so you can get into that.
I couldn't have a funeral home because you would never go on home because we would still be in the funeral. I would be in. We would still be in the funeral, having a whole concert 3 days later, and they'd be like, "Wait a minute, why are they still there?" I'm like,
"Why are they still there?" Well, I do
just
want to help you. If you, and I'm thinking about it, if you do want to be a part of a funeral and you don't know the people, the best way is when you go in, you do the smile and wave. Like you don't see anybody. You're just doing it, and somebody gonna be like, "Oh, they must know somebody." But I can't.
I like to do that all the time. I just walk up to people and be like, "Oh, I love your hair. Oh, girl, come here. I ain't seen you in so long." I just be talking.
So listen.
I know you.
Do y'all remember? And maybe this was an Alabama thing, but when somebody used to die, the funeral home used to put a sign at the beginning of the street and the end of the street that said "slow funeral," and people had to slow down. Did y'all ever have those? Because we had those in Alabama.
I've never seen.
Really?
What was the question? I'm sorry, Janet Jackson is distracting me. What was the question?
When somebody died, do you remember the funeral homes that were doing the funeral? They would come and put signs on the end of the streets that said "slow funeral," which meant that somebody died on that street, and people would have to slow down because they want to know who died. Y'all don't remember? No, nobody ever did that?
I don't remember that, but I do remember the black wreath that they would put on your house.
A wreath?
Yeah, it would be a black wreath. It's a Southern tradition. I've seen that throughout the South where they would put a black wreath on your home. It would stay up for at least 2 weeks so they would know that someone had passed away. And the only reason Yes, and there are still some seniors that do that.
I
Well,
didn't know that.
Okay,
Well, that's new for me.
let's just remember
let's
that in the
remember.
midst of sorrow, grief, or joy, food is our happy place.
Food is a
Yes.
happy place. Yes.
No matter
Yes.
what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Now,
and
do
you
you
know why? You going?
No, what do you know why? Tell us why.
I was saying because when you think about food and why people go there, it's so many memories tied to food. It's the feeling that you feel when you taste it, and it's like if you got a lot of things going on in your life, that's a quiet thing that you can go and have that joyous moment all by yourself. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
so
Hallelujah.
what's y'all's go to, like, even though it may be unhealthy, what's your go to food that brings you that moment,
I
that
can't
like
eat-
encouraging? You know, why
I
not?
can't eat- I don't
Why
want to be
not?
Jewish. I don't want to be.
I don't know, but Janet
No,
Jackson
no.
is
But
playing
you
in the
know what?
background.
I keep thinking about your facts about the tongue of the whale, and I'm like,
I don't know if y'all can hear this Janet Jackson, but baby, I am in a whole nother place. I almost got
I
up and
need you to
started
come
dancing.
back. I need you to come back.
I was there. I was like, come on, Janet, take us there. Yeah.
I
no,
need you to come back.
I'm a sweet and salty girl.
Sweet and salty. Let me ask you, I was gonna ask this about deviled eggs. Because you know,
Ham and
deviled
eggs.
eggs give people gas, and I'm like, should they give deviled eggs at events like
They don't give everybody gas. They
They
probably
don't.
give you gas.
I don't eat deviled eggs at all,
I
but
love them.
I'm just saying that, you know, for the
Who
people who
gets
do eat
gas
it,
from deviled eggs?
I guess people who get gas from eating deviled eggs.
I didn't know that was good.
But you know how they started changing? They have a movement now. The Saints, since COVID, don't call them deviled eggs. They call them angel eggs. I'm like, they don't taste the same. They don't taste the same. It ain't
I
right.
call them heaven. I
The
call them
angel
heaven
eggs, they don't. The angel
They
eggs
ain't
don't
right.
taste the same.
They don't.
Lord help us. The angel eggs, the devil is not gonna win though. The angel eggs are gonna come in like a flood and say, y'all gonna be saved on this realm. The no more deviled eggs. They are all angels.
They're all angels.
They are saved. Holy eggs.
If you eat that deviled egg, pray for you.
When I tell you this spot is really, really nice, I'm excited.
If you hear somebody say deviled egg, you knock it out the hand and be like, angel egg right now.
In the name of Jesus. Wait a minute. Somebody said I saw a post on the Shade Room about people washing grits. What?
Who does that? You gotta wash your food though.
How do you wash grits?
Like rinse them off.
In the oil of the Lord, baby. That's how you wash it.
But when you wash them off, aren't you getting ready to cook them too?
What country is that?
What country is that? I don't know. First of all, I don't even know how to cook. So y'all don't know what y'all asking me anything.
You don't know how to cook?
No, I don't cook at all. I don't cook. No.
Jason.
Let's have some grits.
I don't cook.
Okay. This is
When you were asking us about the food that we like to go to is like our guilty pleasure, and I would say ice cream because it's summertime. You got to go to the ice cream parlor, the ice cream man. Shout out to the ice cream man. The ice cream man with an ice cream truck. I got to be real clear about that because the ice cream man means different things now in this time. Lord help us. But the ice cream man and the ice cream shop, I love that for the summertime.
JT, my list is too long.
What's your second? Well, did you give your first name?
I didn't. First one.
Or give us your first two?
Oreo cookies,
My
the
first
vanilla
two
kind.
would be a Snickers bar, and Publix cream cheese icing cupcake. And it's got to be the cream cheese icing.
Wait a minute, did you say Publix cupcakes?
Publix
Uh-huh.
cream cheese icing.
Oh, they are so good, y'all. They are so good. And you get some ice cream to go with the cup.
It don't even need cream.
I love
Yeah.
my ice cream and I heat it up a little bit.
Just
Oh,
like
good. Yeah. You know what? I want to go in a whole different direction because Anna Douglas, I'm gonna try to right now on Instagram. Anna Douglas, she made a song for McDonald's. Alma went in. She made Anna Douglas. She's a comedian, but she made a jingle from the McDonald's jingle. You got to go see it. It's so good. She's thinking about McDonald's. With the whole
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
He's gonna see if he can pull it up. But Anna Douglas, I love you. Come to the Allen Wing and help us raise some money for these grandparents and seniors raising school-age children. But
What's your goal? What's your goal for
our goal this year is $10,000. Yes, it
Okay.
is. It's $10,000, and we can do it because we've done it before with God on our side. So we can do it again. Yeah. Loving the randomness. I love it too because a good morning show is gonna pump you up. I miss working with the kids. I miss the kids time. All right, so
Are we gonna give closing remarks before we sign off?
we are gonna give closing remarks before we sign off, guys. We are so thankful for everybody who has viewed us. Oh, here it is, right here. This is it, y'all. Go ahead and lift those hands right now.
Is the ice cream machine working today?
Is the ice cream machine working? Ask your neighbor.
Anybody out there? Are you loving it? Are you loving it? I'll take a number.
Go ahead now.
And an extra and an apple. I'll take a whole around. It's the milkshake and the milkshake.
Come on, milkshake.
Milkshake and the milkshake and the milkshake.
First of all, Dr. Danny's nephew about to make us run around in this restaurant. Baby, y'all better stop playing with me. Don't play with me with no. He was singing. Did you hear him singing? And I got my headphones on, and I was like, he is really singing. I don't know if the people can hear it, but he is singing this song. Anna Douglas, you better find us, baby. Find us. Listen, we are, guys, you can go to liliesfoundation.org and donate to the foundation for our grandparents. We have our Party for a Purpose coming up in July. The Allen Luau. These amazing people will be there because we always supporting each other. The Allen Wing in October, man, let me tell y'all, we gonna have a good time. This year's theme is New Orleans style, so it's gonna be great food. The music is gonna be phenomenal. I'm gonna look good, and that's it. So, Dr. Danny, you got some last words before we end the season?
I just want to say, you all, thank you for tuning in. We have enjoyed this season and have an awesome, awesome summer. Stay safe, stay Black, and stay true to yourself.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
The young people said they can't wait for season 2. I agree. I cannot wait for season 2. And thank you guys so much for being tuned in to the I Win Morning Show. Go out and run and tell somebody to tune in to the I Win Morning Show.
Bye, y'all.
Summertime. I win, I win, I win, I win. You win, we win. It's time to eat. I am so hungry. Are we off, Lord? Thank you, Jesus. We gotta eat now. I'm about to eat because I'm hungry. Oh.